Welcome back to Trading Wars. Today, before I break down the setups on the intraday that we called out on Twitter, I want to start off by talking about what it takes to be the top 5% trading and investing and how you're going to succeed in this game. So the first thing that I want to be very, very serious about, I've spoke with over 100 people now, either through my DMs or through phone calls on Twitter from my following base. And one thing is very consistent with people that are not getting great results. And that is they don't have a written plan and they don't have a system. Okay. If you do not have a plan written on paper on what you're going to do, how you're going to manage the risk, how you're going to compound, where you're going to take your targets, where you're going to put your stop loss, then you should stop trading right now. Otherwise, you're just giving away your money for free. I rather you, if you don't have a system, if you don't have a plan, take your money, invest it in good companies, and sit on it and wait for the long run. Because if you're coming to the market and taking whatever you see fit, you're going to lose. You can't compete with the robots. You can't compete with the professionals. So I really urge you guys, if you want to be in the top 5%, the top 5% have written rules and systems. Even the robots, the algorithms, they have rules and systems and risk management, okay? I've already put out videos on how to make your own trading system. And also I've put out videos on how to risk manage, all for free, okay? So I'm gonna link those in the description if you guys need help with that. But if you're coming every day and you're just gambling, stop right now, okay? Because I've had people that have told me they've lost over $100,000, over $500,000, and this needs to stop, okay? And if you need help writing a plan and you don't want to purchase my systems, that's totally fine. I will help you for free. Send me your system, send me your rules, and I will mentor you and give you a little coaching session to help you get there, because I rather you do that than lose $100,000, $500,000 and are willing to give up on everything, okay? The next thing that you need to be in the top 5% is you need a vision. And I'm going to share my story with how I was able to achieve my vision. So in my early teens, I was a flower delivery boy. I used to deliver flowers to corporate lawyers, to accountants, to doctors. I used to go downtown, go up to the 30th floor and drop flowers off. And when I would leave, I would always get weird looks. People would look at me silly, because I would be walking in there with a hoodie in the snow. And in the elevator, everybody would be looking at me like, why is this guy here? But I knew in my head that every single person in that elevator was not better than me or more special than me. I knew that if I set my mind to it, I could be anything that any one of these people were, whether it was a doctor, whether it was a lawyer, or whether it was a CPA. And I chose that I wanted to become a CPA. And 10 years later, I'm a very successful CPA. All right. That's what a vision means. If you're doing this every single day without a vision on how you want to grow your account, what type of income you want, how much you want to make per day, what's your max loss. If you don't have a vision behind that, you're going to be lost. Okay. So vision and your system and your rules. All right. And I'll be sharing those free videos that I made in the description to help you guys out. And like I said, if you need help, I will help you for free. Okay. All right. So moving on to the setups on the day. So if we look at today, we can clearly see that we're gapping up. And those that have watched all my videos and follow me for a long time know that when we gap up, I'm only going long. I am not looking to short, because look at all of these shorts that are tracked here and here and here. They were shorting all day long and hoping that today we're going to gap down. But instead, at the open, the shorts are on a tight timeline because we're gapping above all their stop losses. So normally what happens also is there's another dynamic happening where anyone who bought at the lows of the previous day is going to want to lock in profit. So we can see the people that bought over here. And I typically expect some type of selling to happen in the beginning. Sometimes it's a full gap fill. Sometimes it's a fibs. Sometimes it's a double bottom. Sometimes it's the mid Bollinger Band. We don't know what's going to come, but we adapt and play accordingly. So today, based on the signals that I got, I went in at this 450 and I put my entry one tick above the high, and I got filled at the exact low today. So I'm going to show that quickly on my Twitter. I should show you guys, so this is how it worked for me. So I bought here 35.93, and I made a mistake actually when I got filled on that first one. My order was too light. I was supposed to go in with about double of this, but then I just added a little bit more when we started going up to get to the full size that I wanted, because my risk was about $400. So I wanted to make at least 800. You can see I made 800 at the end of the day, but I made a little mistake. Yeah, I should have gotten a little bit more, and we all make mistakes, but the next time I'm going to make sure that I double check those orders. Anyways, I was still able to get my $800 target and walk away with 2 times my risk, which what I wanted. But basically, it all starts with my bias of knowing that I want to go long. So what are my opportunities? So for me, I just took this long play and I was done. But for everyone that works with me and within my system, there were other setups, right? So the first one is the fib. Then the second one is where we have this mid Bollinger Band pull in. Anytime we start to trend, this mid Bollinger Band, this 20 EMA will act as support. Okay, so once we pull back in here, you see how we have these double hammer. So this was your signal for a scalp entry above the high, stop down here, and that's at least 1.5 times your risk. If you were playing a pre-market breakout, so we had the pre-market resistance up in the zone over here. So we had the rejection right here. Once this wick got taken out, that was it for the shorts, right? And then here we had one more attempt from the shorts. We had an inside bar long. This one was a nice break for the upside. So the market was very fair to those who have a system and who have rules. Today, my rules are that I must go long if we're gapping up, because I want to trade in the direction of the force. I want to trade in the direction of the trend. Okay, so that's the plays. For me, I like to be done by 11:30. I just took that. I went in long here. I got out somewhere over here. And in hindsight, it looks beautiful if I would have held longer. But most of the times it's not going to go straight up like this. So I play the odds and I follow my rules every single day. All right, so that's how you could have gotten involved today. Understand where the gap is, understand who's trapped. Please do not forget to sign up for the giveaway that I'm hosting here. I'm gonna either do it, announce the winner at the end of the week, or a little bit later on once I have an interview planned with real life trading. So I'm very, very excited for that. Okay, and then the last thing is I want to talk about some of the swings that I've been calling out. So let's look at the swing. So I have Tesla was one of the first ones I called out. So let's go to the weekly on Tesla. So the first time I called out Tesla on my channel, you guys can see the tweets when you go back on Twitter, was right around this area when I saw that we retraced with the 50% and I saw that we had this big algo buying candle. So right now we've already hit targets that I had out initially at right here at 524, and then we're very close to 560. Did we hit it? 557. So we're very close to 560, which is around the 272. So I'm looking for that zone, and then I'm looking for 570 to get out the rest. Let's look at BABA. So BABA, I called this out 2 weeks ago that this 786 area would be support, and I bought a little bit down here. And now I'm looking for at least a 286 minimum target to hit. And the next one we have is DraftKings. So DraftKings is doing its thing. I called out once we had this hammer here that I wanted to be a bull. So we already got that break above the hammer, and I'm up a few percentage here, just holding because I really feel that there's potential for this thing to at least come back into this zone. So I'm just hanging around waiting for that. I entered a new position in PayPal. So like I was mentioning on my live streams, is we had this double inside week right here, and I was looking to get long right above that break. I had a limit order waiting, already got filled. I'm already up huge. Okay, so I'm up about 5.5% so far. Okay, so those are update on the swings. I don't think there's anything else that I missed here. But yeah, appreciate your time. Thank you for joining me. And just remember, if you don't have rules, if you don't have a system, make some. Check out my YouTube videos for guides on how to do them for free. And if you're not going to put in that effort, then just stop. Just invest in the market and let it do its thing. Just sit back, buy good companies, and let them grow. Okay, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.